Hey everyone, it's Ruby here today, and today I wanted to do a different kind of video for you guys. I'm not stopping book reviews by any means, as you've been able to tell by a lot of other videos that I've done. I tend to like to play around a little bit with my channel, but otherwise I always go back to books. But my other great hobby slash interest is stationery and ephemera. I really like writing and planning as well, and I follow a lot of people on YouTube who like the same things. I would also like to do videos on how I plan, but that's something that I want to do in the future because I also want to talk about sort of how I plan my studying and designate the time during the day to each sort of task. For now, I just want to review two things that I just received in the mail that I bought from Kikki K a couple of days ago. Usually I don't buy things as soon as they come out, but I've been wanting a personal planner for the longest time, which is what this is, and I thought that it was the perfect opportunity to do so. I also want to talk about this as well, which I haven't opened yet, and I've noticed that nobody has really talked about it. I don't know if a lot of people are buying it or not, so I thought it was also a great opportunity to share that. A couple of other YouTubers have mentioned the smell, which I did notice when I first took it out, but it's like a plasticky smell. It's a cute box. A plasticky smell that'll probably go away as soon as it's been aired out a little bit, so I'm not too worried. Okay, so I have this. You see that it actually matches my other planner here, which is another reason I bought it. Not to mention the cute little cats. So it's a cloth personal planner, like personal size, medium size. It lies really flat, actually. That's the first thing I've noticed. That's something that the Filofax doesn't do. It doesn't lie flat, really, without sort of bending. But this one does, like, is really nice. So you have, like, notepad here, which is really cute. And just how to open your planner. Some protective plastic. Have tab labels, which are really cool. They're for these tabs, obviously, but they're really nice. Like, they're just paper, and they have a whole bunch of just really cool labels. Things that I had already planned on putting in these tabs, which is really convenient. So things like expenses, work, personal, projects, things like that. Personal information, and then we have monthly view, not dated or anything like that, so you can fill it out as you want, as well as notes on the side. The difference between a personal planner and a time planner is that this one only has the calendar. It doesn't have any of the monthly or day views. That's something that I'm going to get later on, but I didn't want to have to buy a whole bunch of stuff right from the get-go. So you have another dashboard here, and then meeting notes with subject, attendees, date, and location. Another cute thing to do. It's a lot of to-dos. It's hilarious. What I find really funny is that there's like to do, and then like a note thing at the end here for to do. Got another whiff of that nice plastic smell. So you have cats. Then you just have subject and date. More cats. A house. Nice teal. Cats. And then you have, this is just the information for what's in the planner. So medium personal planner and what it includes. And notes with little cats on them. This might have been the main reason why I got this. Might have had something to do with the cats. I think I want this to be like a professional planner, but the hilarious thing is that I'm going to be bringing this into work or conferences or something, and have to take it out for notes and have it be cats with cat butts. But you know, gotta own up to your obsession, right? So really like this. I think it's definitely worth the money without having ever really used it yet. Just really cute. It's very like personalized. I find that with the Filofaxes, it's more bare bones, cheaper, but just the very basics, utilitarian. This has more funky designer things associated. So the other thing is the Happy Healthy Habits, Better Habits for a Better You. They just came out with like healthy habits range with different agendas and notepads and habit trackers and mindfulness. I had wanted to get like a desktop like check off for habits, or like a little like booklet, kind of like what these are, like little mini booklets. But for just slightly more, I found this, which actually has like mini versions of what they recently came out with. So I was really excited for this. So there's a little habit tracker. They have a big version of this, but I really didn't need a big version of it. I just wanted something small, something that I could definitely put inside my planner or just have it off to the side. And so this is like especially associated to like how big the other one is. It's really cute. We have stuff at the top. So there's, I guess I should have shown you it all together. So at the top we have stickers. So it says here, motivation is what gets you started, habit is what keeps you going. And then you have stickers, so things like today's your day, dare to dream, little things make big days. So that was here. So the Healthy Habits box, it just describes what everything is. So we also have quote cards. I love the quote cards. I've bought a bunch of them. I'm probably the only person I know who likes quote cards. I think everybody else just considers them sort of useless pieces of paper, but I don't know. I like having them around. So there's a couple. So the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. So that was what's in the box. The best kind of happiness is a habit you're passionate about. And how we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. So then we have booklets here. So we have habits booklet, happiness, goals, 101 dreams, mindfulness, and gratitude. This is basically the meat of the box, which are the different kinds of journals I was talking about, like a sort of mini version of each of the different books that they have. So I also have like a sheet that explains what each one is. So let's see if I can coordinate this. So this one is recognize what habits are helping or holding you back. And it is habits that you would like to change or create for each area of your life. So dreams, careers, well-being, me time, relationships, surroundings, productivity, finances, and technology. I think this is a really good idea, actually, because I've noticed that where I think a lot of people think habits are things like drinking 8 glasses of water a day instead of maybe breaking down goals that you have in each area of your life. So a great way of organizing. There's happiness, which is what brings you happiness and unhappiness. So a few facts about happiness and a list of things that make you happy or unhappy and why. There's goals, which is set goals and create a clear vision of how you'd like to achieve them. So you have date to be achieved, why I want to achieve this goal, what's holding me back, how am I going to accomplish this goal, my reward, completed, and each date that it was completed. And this really helps for steps for goals, because I think one of the major reasons that people don't achieve goals that they have is that they're big, abstract goals that don't really have an actual deadline. They're just, I want to be successful, I want to be a good student, without saying, you know, maybe being a good student is improving your grades. Okay, how would you improve your grades? So that's really helpful. 101 Dreams is begin dreaming without limits. So different things like practice yoga each day, own a dog, write a novel, just general thoughts, I guess. So these would all be related, right? You'd have like dreams and goals and habits, and those would all help you together to sort of create a better you. You have mindfulness, which is to check into your senses, be aware of your body and your mind. So notes, checking in, just taking a step back and indicating where on the scale you feel you are. And then mini gratitude is expressing gratitude each day. So things that you're grateful for. So you have those, and then finally you have, or I have, habit activities. So today's your day. So the habit activities is to track your progress. So they recommend it to be the beginning of your Kikki K tracker booklet. What I did well today, today's challenges, a few slip-ups, how I dealt with these challenges, and notes. And there's just a couple of them here. So I really liked this. I think that this is definitely something that I would recommend. I can always check back with you guys if anybody's actually interested in hearing about them. But basically, I actually like these things because I think that they allow you to break down what might be keeping you from achieving goals or habits without overloading you, I guess. It's just mostly about like day-to-day things. Oh, that doesn't fit. Why doesn't that fit? Why does it fit like that? Sure. So I'm really excited to try this. I think the really cool thing about these two is that these fit into the other planners. So I have one from Kikki K from a while ago, and this is actually just like a basic scribbler that I use to jot down notes. But things like these can also stay in here too if you like really want to. But it would also, what am I doing with these? It would also fit in like a personal planner, like that. And I think what Kikki K will often do is they'll show like videos and things of what you could do with like the stickers or journals that they have. So you can actually like take these out maybe and put them in your journal and just kind of go from there. I don't think that this is necessarily something that you have to buy. I think that you could create it yourself, but just having a guideline for some like $30 is, I think, worth it so that you can continue on your own. So anyways, that was my exciting unboxing of Kikki K. I had to do it. So as you can actually see, I'm still in my pajamas, but I had to film this straight away because I was really excited to see it. The frustrating part of this too is that I bought it in a sale. That was part of the reason that I got it so soon after it was released as well. But because I live in Canada, so it's international, and just because of Canada, it was actually, I was charged like $20 for customs because I guess Kikki K didn't pay the taxes around it, or the duties. And when I contacted Kikki K, they're like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't know that you have to pay customs. And I'm like, I know what customs are, I know what taxes and duties are, but usually even when I spend this much on a package, which is only about $100, usually I don't have to pay $20 in duties, you know? But still really excited to check this out, and so comment down below if you're a stationery enthusiast as well, or if you'd like to see any videos of me in the future talking about how I actually organize my planners, or my progress on the habits, or anything else. So like it, subscribe, comment, do your thing, and I will talk to you guys later.